Hey guys, Coach here from TryThisPlay.com. In case you missed the stream the other day, about Madden 20's gameplay, they dug pretty deep into it during the stream. A few things I want to go over. One of them is run pass option plays, also known as RPO for short. So guys, as you can see, you're gonna see that there's a set of plays that they showed us during the stream. We have RPO zone peak, RPO orbit bubble, RPO wide receiver screen, RPO weak alert bubble. So guys, it's basically a run. You have the option to run the ball or throw a quick pass, and they're giving you routes such as like a slant or a flat route or even a bubble screen or even a smoke screen. So guys, this is going to be the year of the run and screen game. That's how I take it. This kind of reminds me of Madden 15. I'm anticipating this game being like Madden 15 with how the read options were and the run game was overpowered kind of. They also talked about in the stream how you can't shake a user defender with the spin move anymore. Well, not specifically a spin move, but they're going to try to make it harder to fake out a user defender with these special moves. But at the same time, they also said that the stiff arm wasn't as rewarding as it was in as it should have been in Madden 19 rather. So they probably plan on making that more rewarding for special backs that are more heavier and rely on that stiff arm. So that's pretty exciting, guys. I hope they balance out the special moves and don't make it too overpowered, like how the spin was in Madden 19. Also, guys, this run pass option, this is going to be very, very legit. This is definitely a new feature added to the game that we haven't seen before and is heavily used in the NFL. So I like how they're making it a more authentic experience in Madden 20. I like what they're doing so far. So guys, there's pros and cons to everything, and right here we see that option plays are going to be similar to the read option, these RPOs. However, there is a timing with it. The offensive line will go into a full run block mode. It says, and if the offensive line is run blocking and they get 5 yards down the field run blocking, and you decide to pass the ball, you're going to get flagged for having illegal blockers down the field. And that is really realistic, guys. I hope that is true, so they don't make RPOs too overpowered, and it should actually take you some skill to make a read quick. So you can't just hold the ball during a run pass option. You can't hold the ball trying to pass the ball because your linemen are getting downfield trying to block for the run at the same time. So I really like how that is. It's a good con to the RPOs to make it not overpowered. Hopefully. So guys, also the Philadelphia Eagles actually tweeted out the Philly special, and we heard it there first for Madden 20. So if you check out their Twitter, they actually did release this information first, and it's a new trick play in Madden 20 called the Philly special. It happens to be the trick play they used in the Super Bowl with Nick Foles against the Patriots. That was pretty exciting. I can't see this play being highly effective in Madden 20. It's definitely a cool trick play. We haven't really seen trick plays like this in any Madden yet. So I do like what they're doing with that. The reason why I can't see this working in Madden 20 is because it takes a long time to develop. And if the block sheds were like how they were in Madden 19, I don't think they'll be able to, get a decent pass off. Just my opinion. But who knows? I could be wrong. Also, guys, they added, along with the Philly special, they added more trick plays, such as jet sweep plays. They have a fake jet sweep, PA jet sweep pass, and it's a bunch of things, guys. So I think they are really bringing a college football feel to Madden 20, which I really love, and I really can't wait. I hope they do release more NCAA games in the future. However, this these trick plays all complement each other, so you guys can really make an authentic scheme, with the motions, and your opponent's not gonna know what you're doing because your motion, everything's the same, guys. The motion's the same depending on where you're running. If it's real football, guys. You can actually make your offense look the same but still run different plays, which I really like. I mean, you can do that in any Madden, but this Madden especially, I feel like It's going to be more scheme oriented with the new variety of plays. Not just limited to your same plays and you having to create your own offensive scheme that looks alike. So it's that's pretty cool, guys. But guys, right here it says not only will players on the field change the way the game is played, but the unique playbooks and schemes we're bringing to Madden NFL 20 will have an impact on the game-to-game strategy as well. The playbooks have been modernized to reflect each NFL team's unique identity. So guys, again, they're saying, if you have a you pick a team with a scrambling quarterback, their playbook's most likely going to have the read options, going to have these trick plays, all these fancy plays. So now, guys, that really should have been how it's been done for the past 20 years. I still think they kind of scattered plays around in previous Maddens and didn't really care, even if the team didn't run it. So hopefully they do make the playbooks more accurate and more scheme oriented based on the team in real life, if that makes sense. Also, guys, so they added more wide receiver hot routes. So if you played Madden Ultimate Team in Madden 19 and you used the Elite Route Specialist before, and it gave you extra hot routes. So now they're trying to do that with superstar wide receivers in the game, where you can put them on certain hot routes, depending if they're in slot or on the outside. So we shall see which receivers get these new hot routes using the D-pad. As you can see, you can use a cross, corner, post, stop, and go. We're not sure if that's on the outside or if that's in the slot. We don't know yet, but that should be interesting as well. Also, I heard pocket quarterbacks will be getting these hot routes on all their receivers. So maybe like Tom Brady or something. Someone like that can have this ability to put these routes on any receiver they want, which means they're making the pocket quarterbacks more valuable than ever. Usually it's been the scrambling quarterback year after year that's been, devastating in the passing game because they can just roll out by themselves sometime. But hopefully this adds some value to pocket quarterbacks, which would allow us to use different teams. That's what I liked about Madden 19. Madden 19, you can really use, you can use a handful of teams and still be very successful. There's about 4 or 5 teams you can use in Madden 19 and play at a high level still. Whereas other games is normally you're limited to 1 or 2 teams, that you can only play with. I know in the past it was like Niners, Seahawks for a couple of years, and 1 year was the Eagles, but you guys know what I mean. So hopefully this balances out the game and you can play with, at a high competitive level with any team in the game, depending on the superstar abilities that they have and, stuff like that. So it should be a very, very interesting year, and I can't wait to see what's to come. So guys, if you haven't already, please visit TryThisPlay.com for more premium tips, ebooks, and coaching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on that notification bell for more upcoming Madden 20 news and tips. Thanks again, guys.